Hello? Hi guys. How are we all? Long time no see. I'm sorry. I haven't been live in like a month. Yeah, it's actually been almost a month. Hi Clownfish, thank you so much for 10 months, dude. That is actually crazy. 10 whole months. I just received my F1 V2 shipping notification. Did you buy from Keebs for All or Divinity or someone else? I like Danny. Hello. Hello. Ash Keebs. Oh, nice. I need to figure out why the resubs don't make the noise. Let me change that. Let me see what we can do here. Like, oh, Danny, I hope you're having a good time in the United States. All right. I'm gonna change like res. Okay. Finally catch a live stream. What up? How are ya? Guys, I thought I lost my IEMs on my flight back to Korea, but I was just with my girlfriend this past weekend and I was like helping her unpack her bags and I noticed my IEMs are in there and I'm just like cuz like I just bought like another cheapo pair of like sub like $50 IEMs to like hold myself over. Hey Kabu Mommy, welcome. I am good. I am good. The vacation was really nice. Bogey with the resub. I need a uh the resub notification is different. One whole year, Logie. 1 year. But the vacation was good. I got sick like the last 2 days of my trip. Um, and I had some epic post nasal drip, so I was like coughing and sneezing and dying. Um, um, and that was so not awesome. But I just got over that pretty recently. Also, I got these glasses in Vietnam. They're I look really scholarly with these on. I look super scholarly. But okay, we have to loop some switches because I've been away from my desk for a few days. Um and Danny, thank you so much. Figure out. But dude, thank you so much. All right, let's Stitch with the 14. How was your trip? It was really good. It was great. I Josh, look at my new camera. I haven't really um shown this like to my stream, but I bought a new camera for my trip. This has been a goal of mine for a really long time to own a Leica. I timed it perfectly to sell my camera before my trip. And yes, I am a red dot guy. Okay, let me get the switches because we need to lube some switches. I saw some of the photos and they look great. Thank you, brother. Legitimately feels very surreal to own one of these. So, how many switches do I need for a uh switches do you need for a yo, why do you tape over? I don't even care. I might be back to streaming soon, we'll see. Has work been kicking your miss you, dude? I was actually like looking at buying an XH1 as a backup camera, and I was thinking about you. Josh is doing been kind of rough. Happens, brother. Hope you can get over the hump. Okay, 3, 6. XH1 is a great camera. Yeah. One was on Mech Market for like $400. I missed it. 15. Yeah, I just like needed a camera. Yeah, it had a like a broke. No, it sold. 20. 7, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 63, just to be. I think that's how many we need for split back space. Even if you cover it, we'll know. Yeah, I know, right? Because the SL is such a big camera. We'll just are lubing these good old GHV4. I'm gonna do a very light coat. Will be filmed with TX films, and springs are Gone Spring from by way of Cafage. What color is the Lily? It is the blue gray. So we're gonna be trying GMK Blue Alert. I will take it off of the Ovenik. And we will be trying GMK Modern Dolce. Those are the two colorway. Those are the two cap choices that I tried. I can get out the Lily in a sec, but my desk is a bit cluttered right now. I think I'll take it out after I finish loop, which probably should take an hour or less. I feel like the longest part of lubing switches for me comes with just taking apart all of the switch. I don't think lubing is right. I feel like listen. Feel free to just like put a Spotify or YouTube. Longest part is the lubing for me. Fourth. That's just because I'm kind of slow. I feel that. It took me a while to get like pretty consistent with but that's just because I do it so often. Well, frankly, I've taken a break. I haven't really done anything keyboard related in like a month. I have some boards to build, some of those lube pens, and I feel like I go HV4. So I haven't tried those yet. And I already have so much 205, I just like don't. But like I can see why you'd go faster, but uh seems convenient, but it feels like a solution for a problem I personally Um, but like I can totally see it be beneficial. I just wish they were refillable. Yeah, that was kind of a swing and a miss there. I kind of want to buy one, but I think the only thing I want on Omnitype are those new clever EC parts. I want to build an EC Bauer light. I have a red one that like my girlfriend's been using, and I don't really like how it sounds particularly, even though it's like built with MX Blocks and Alu, and like it sounds good, you know what I mean? But like I just like don't like how the Bauer sounds in general. Um, like regardless Alu or like the light, I just like don't really care. Um, so I feel like Topra would be really good for that, especially because she uses it up. So, but like frankly, it feels like I'm throwing money at something that doesn't. But I do just really want to try either that or like turn one of my O-ring boards EC. How much is the EC piece? $5. And then buy another plate. If the plate is available, be another like $50. So it's like literally as much as the board. Um, for all these parts. Like I could probably build it like the resurgence of EC parts makes me excited. I agree. Like I don't know if it's worth it to be honest. Like I EC'd my Falcon when I had my Falcon. I recently sold it because I needed some money. Um that I think all those parts, like the Topra kit, ran me close to $400, which was kind of ridiculous. But that's just cuz I needed the PCB, I needed the plate, I needed housings, needed to find a 7U OEM spacebar, um, and like all these parts that were just like hard to find. Hi Trevor. Hello from Alaska. Time is it over there? 4? Miss you, dude. Hope you're having a good time. 4:30. Oh, nice. How's your internet? Like in your dorm? Internet isn't awful actually. Like you can game on it, or you didn't bring your PC, did you? Guessing you're just like on a laptop, or once more people get here, it might suck, but for now it's gotcha. I can game on my Steam Deck. Oh, that's so nice. I picked up this mug while I was in Vietnam, and so pretty. It was kind of expensive, like for Vietnamese standards. Even American standards, it was $20. But like, it's it's pretty sweet. I need a concrete desk mat, my guy. Good news is that Divinity reached out to me to renew it, so I need to talk to my manufacturer. Also about under declaring the package. Um, so that will come within the next few months, so I can finally get those out to all the giveaways. And like painfully. Uh, let me go. I will order. Yes. I will. update my Discord when that product listing goes. Um, but yeah, I have Alaska pics I can. Please do. I would love to see them. I'm guessing you've been hiking a lot. But a big life update I haven't talked to you is that I am moving. Finally moving. In August I will be getting a new place. And my setup is going to drastically change. Out of Mass? No, I'm moving back into the city. Because right now I'm living outside of the city. Do I film MX2A? Yes. I think you can get away with it, frankly. But just because I have such an abundance of films, I'm going to for the homie Danny. But no, I'm staying in Massachusetts. I'm just moving back into the city. Moving in with a friend. We just signed a lease on a place, and that was really stressful. Not epic. Not looking forward to paying rent again. But I am looking forward to having a bigger room. You come back to visit soon? Well, I have a couch. Always welcome to. Um, I sent pictures in NDK. I will take a look. Collecting all of these cherry springs to throw away. Anna, did you ever send that song request? I don't think I request. Like I just didn't want to miss it. Let's see, Trev. Oh, these are really nice. Dude, I love the one with the railroad. Let me see how I can show. The railroad was my favorite. It's so nice. I love that photo. Okay, here we go. Guys, look at this photo that Mr. Hampter took. Banger. You have beautiful foreground. You have a really nice midground. And then you have such a nice background with the clouds and like the skyline of the mountain. Beautiful. Approved. I love it. This looks so good, dude. Not like my opinion, but like this is a really nice photo. I love a good landscape. Did I get in on the F1 V2? I did not. I have a um I have like a one-off designed by a friend that's an F1 mount 60%. Hi Q. So I figured because I had like this one-off, there wasn't really a good point to buy the F1 V2. I'm also on like a bunch of group buys for boards. What color did you get, Josh? I'm excited to see. You got the navy, right? I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. What caps are you putting on it? But yeah, I have like a F1 722 60% that a friend designed. Um, so I was like, GMK Pacific. Oh, that's gonna be really nice. I was like, there's no like real point in me buying the F1 if I already have a keyboard that's like it. Um, and I had an F188 for like a considerable amount of time before selling it to Mr. Trevor. Um, so I've had the board. I've enjoyed the board. Like I do believe that I think the F1 is like the baseline of what a good keyboard should sound like. That's how I feel about that keyboard. Um, but because I've already owned one, I'm kind of just like very whatever about it. I like my F1. It doesn't get much use though. I mean, you got some heat EQ. Like it makes sense why it doesn't see use because you have so many good boards. No, the front height's not that bad. Rebuilt the BKL. What'd you build it with? CF. Yeah, you have the ad, you have the F1, you have the BKL. MX Blacks on PP top mount. Oh, that's got to be really. I have to ship Sunny's back to him. That's a tomorrow me task. Also, the spider coming. I also have the spider coming. I'm so excited for the spider. Um, the protos for that thing were so damn good. Um, that I can't wait. Hi, Zuabi. How are you? Nice. I'm staining my transit mat as all things back on the back on here, so I don't stain the rest of this mat. But it feels biblically accurate to stain it. Well, how was your trip? It was good. Did a lot of family time. I drank a lot. I saw Shoney's again. Um, dude, I ran out of boxes. EQ. That was the issue. I literally ran out of TKL sized boxes. He knows. I literally told him. I was like, I ran out of boxes. He was just like, okay. I have so many builds I need to do. Should keep eight. What do you have, Kebumami? Like I spent like $50 on boxes, TKL sized boxes, just because like they're hard to come by. They are really hard to come by, those boxes. Like I have a bunch of like bubble mailers, which is what I usually send stuff out in. But like TKL boxes, nah, nothing. Blurred is arriving tomorrow. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna build this. I'll see if I can get a sound test out, and then I will give me the address, and I will try and send it out of the week because I'm gonna be gone for both the week. Business trip for work. I have to go to Portland, Oregon for the first time in my life. How long are you in the US for still, Danny? Portland is one of the places for sure. That's what everyone said. They're like Portland is a place that exists. And I was like, okay. And I will be right back. I need to wash my F1 and Cloud9 V2 coming in. Glare 65, Lily, and Iron you're gonna put Alps in. Lunar 2, Hidari, and I'm sure I have a couple more. Holy, and the Kala? Damn! That is such a good collection. Holy crap. Are you building your Kala with Topra? There's a lot of homeless that just set up anywhere because the cops don't do anything about it, so Portland just smells like piss. Ah, so it's like New York. Good to know. New York just smells like piss everywhere. Super excited. Yeah, EC is the plan. That's what I'm excited about. Gotta build it with those the Dynacap parts. Those look so nice. I built one for a friend with the densest parts, and I really did. Um, those springs were super crunchy. Um, and like paired with the desk, sounded really slappy. Like even after lubing, silencing, there was just like a lot of friction. So it was definitely not my. And the Dynacap ones I think should have spacers in them. Recently bought a W1AT for 290 US. Oh, that is a good deal. What color? Remember that thing used to all the Dynacap sound tests sound so good. I agree. It sounds so close to OEM. I'm like legitimately very. I think CK said they were good. Olive green, I think. Oh shit. That's a nice. Any idea what caps are putting on it? Love a good green board. I agree. Unused Kikobo Ohm just ordered it from Unique. I'm glad that it's finally running. I was really excited about that. I just kept getting pushed back and pushed back. That's a good set. That is a good set. I'm just the Cadet Legends are. I have no board it would look. Latin looks better without. Not I'm not like the biggest fan of the gold. That's Kobo's been killing it. Gonna go eat dinner. Talk to you later. Early ass dinner. I should be on. We gotta then solder the keyboard. Sub Legend, very nice. Cadet was a good choice, without a doubt. When I first saw it with the Cadet Legends, I was worried it was gonna. But Ohm is so dark. It's pretty different. I think the sub legends will look nice with some gold artisans in the XT cluster. Yeah, that's a really good point. Owned an X. Like I technically own one now, like the Type 65, but like that's barely XT. It has 4 keys. Um, like I guess it falls under the X category, but like I feel like the last XT board I owned was the 378. I'm using Black Snail and GMK Bingsu numpad, and the moment I saw that skill was good choice. Oh yeah, Black Snail doesn't have a numpad. It's gonna be a nice change. Yeah, I just don't own the Black Snail. Ah, that's okay. I mean, it's like, how many boards are you really gonna use? Like a lot of my kits too, I don't have the numpad for them, and I like a little while ago I purchased a Duck Lightsaber, which is a full size keyboard, and I was like, man, I can't use a lot of my keys. I don't own the numpad, but I tossed vintage. Oh, Secret Myth, what up? Ni hao, fine shit. What up, brother? Some yellow GMK Wob numpad, so I put it. That is true. You could also do that, dude. Secret Myth. I got some new glass for my Leica in. Kind of hyped. It takes a really long time for WS1 to yellow though. Does it yellow? I don't. I'm not sure if new GMK Wob, old Wob yellows. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Nice, which lens I get? I got the Elmarit 90. I think it's the F4. Um, yeah, the lights Elmarit. I got one from Japan. Was super worried about getting hit with tariffs. Um, but I think de minimis is still in action, and I got mine for around 300. So I was good. I was good. I haven't received any email from FedEx yet about tariffs. I think. Let me. I am in the clip. ABS will yellow eventually, but they've been working hard at anti-yellowing. I mean what's it called? WS32. What they what they worked on with GMK Delta. Um, they set that in the window for like like a month straight, and it didn't have any yellow, which is already better than what we were at before, because like bleached was too much bound to yellow. So I gotta give it to them. Concrete desk mats out yet? I was mentioning earlier that I'm currently ordering a restock, but I will take a look at the form. So I will try and get those out. That's on me. Sorry, I'm so disorganized. But for everyone in NA, I I will be sending those out with the next 2 months. I have to order more. Yeah, Bleach did yellow it when you're looking at it the wrong way. That set was like a swing and a miss for that reason. I think my botanical R1 is starting to yellow a little bit. Kinda unhappy about that, but it is what it is. I might just buy R2 because it's so cheap, and then use my mods from R1 because they look better, and that way be fine. And they won't be as shined. My botanical R1 is really shined. I've had it for. Can't believe that Miami Tokyo bundle sold for 900. EQ, dude, I am so tempted to actually list mine for like 700 because of that. I am so incredibly tempted, dude. Yeah, someone sold Miami and Tokyo Nights for 900 together. 450 a set. Like both of mine have OG trays. And my Tokyo has no shine, so I was like, this would be a crazy sale. I feel like I could sell mine at like 800, but should I do that? Is it morally correct? I don't know. All I know is that my my rent was extremely expensive and I could use the money. That is wild. I mean, get that bag, but damn, I know, right? That's why I was contemplating it because I was like, holy shit, that bag is crazy. I'm sitting on gold right now. Arguably the most expensive GK sets on the market. I had Mizu all kits, but I ended up selling that loss. Wish I didn't want so many CR sets. You already have Stealth Blackout, which is one of the best ones. I kind of regret selling Stealth Blackout, but I needed the money to fund my camera. I want Demonic. I know Traveler had it, but how's Perestroika doing in the market? I think I sold a set of Perestroika to Mr. Drift. It was new and back. Sold it. Well, I gave him a good price, but I'd like to say around. It's in the twos. It is in the twos. What do I think about GMK Evil Eye? I feel like that'd be too vibrant, Danny, for your Lily because Evil Eye is like the same color as Blue Alert. Like the mods. So it might be a little too mismatched. With Suave Blue and like this blue gray, I feel like the best colors for it are honestly like Dolce. I really like Dolce on it. Getting on the Prussian Blue pre-order. Prussian Blue would be really nice. I feel like Prussian Alert would be even better though because there's contrast. But Prussian Blue won't be bad. But yeah, I will try Blue Alert first. Prussian Alert is so, so nice. Yeah, I hope that set runs too. I like it a little more than Prussian Blue. Like, just a little more. I think I'm just getting kind of tired of monochrome sets. I just picked up Taro, actually, off of Facebook. I got Taro R2 for a pretty nice price for base and novs. Some guy was selling it because he was moving, and like, I think I grabbed it for like 80 bucks, and I was just like, Blue Alert and Prussian Alert are like siblings, classic and modern. Yeah, that's true. Prussian Alert is like grayer, and then has. I love the inverse sublegend one, where the sublegends are the colored part and the alphas are like gray. I think it looks so good. Also excited for GMK SNES, the MC set that he got permission to run. I think that one is super cool. Like NTD, but a bit flatter. But NTD is frankly a nice set. MCXer has been putting up good stuff. Yes. Yes, he has. Are the springs already lubed? I just lubed them. I shook a bag, gave him a good stir, and I added some 205. Springs are technically 51.5 gram, but they feel closer to 7. Um, they're rated at actuation, not bottom. Unique. Pretty good feeling. Mr. Thick Thack Thok of Cafage loves these springs. I think they're pretty good too, so we're gonna use them. And Mr. Danny requested sub 60 gram. About halfway done. I think I'm just gonna try and speed run these and then just put them together. I like N16 more than NTD, but I got NTD that I paid twice for because of Mex and Co. F Mex and Co, bro. I had to pay twice for classic bait, but that was a space cable. $300 classic beige. Because I had base. That's so awesome. 400 actually. 400. Something like that. Really expensive. But I got burned by Zondat because I bought an X6 and that money is just never coming back. Charge back. Close, go. Then I will get out the lily, assemble it, and Paid twice for the sub legends. Got honey beige for Omnitype. Got classic beige. Now into the keycap chart. I crossed out the classic and the classic beige and wrote honey under it. Oh, the worst. What color lily? I'm sure you said it. Blue gray. Blue gray. I don't know the I don't know the official color. But it is blue gray. Gonna put GMK Modern Dolch on it, and then yeah, I think Modern Dolch is gonna be perfect. Gonna do it without accents. I feel like the accents won't work with it. Here Diego is running, might be. I think he is, because Kikobo is running Dolch. And most people would rather have GMK. I hope he puts base bars in base. Like, I feel like that will be the one change he'll make. Because I had Dolch R5, and thankfully I found a set with the extensions on Bai a while ago, but I sold it to a friend. Let's go. I don't have Dolch yet. Dolch R5 was great. I've had it many, many times. Um I don't know why I kept selling it. It's like a set everyone should have. I think Wob, Dolch, and Beige are like the holy trinity of keycaps that look like on silver. You put Dolch. Oh yeah, I sold you one of the sets. Um, and then I sold another set someone else, and then one to good friend. I think I sold one to Akshay, and then it got burned in the fire. Yeah, yeah, that's what happened. Then I sold you the second one, and then I sold my third one to another friend. That was what happened. I think it was one of those things where my taste wasn't as refined at the time. Happens. Happens. I've had like 5 sets of. I have Modern Dolch. I've had Dolch R2. Actually, I've had 6. I've had Origin of Dolch R2, then Origin of Dolch R1, Modern Dolch, 3 sets of Dolch R5. Yeah. It's just one of those sets. Spiraling Star. Thank you for the first time chat. Yeah, monochrome Dolch. I think so. And then get the CP Alphas kit. So I can have it have contrast. But I do like monochrome Dolch because it's like the Cytex colors. And I've always wanted GMK like white dark gray. I think that's what it's called. With like the blue enter. Is it my favorite? No, but I do think I would get it with like the contrast. had some design critiques with that set. It was mostly with like the Geek Hack post and like the banner. It was like typography nitpicking. When I saw it, it bugged me. I was literally about to reach out to the designer privately and be, hey, your letting is off. But then I was like, that'd be a dweeb ass thing to do. So I kept those thoughts to myself. Guys, we are done looping switches. Took less than an hour. Hi Juan, what do you want me to sing? Chest pain, nice, dude. I'm seeing him in 10 days. Gonna really excited. Might take the day off of work. Go wait in line. I will do that after the build. Just remind me. Alright guys, this is what we've all been waiting for. Here is the board. Let me wipe my hands. Because there's... Here it is. The Lily. And there's a key. I'm not sure what the keys are for. I think it's to... Oh, it's to lock it. This says locks. That's crazy. You can lock the case. It says, thank you for choosing Lily. We appreciate your patience while we work towards bringing you a product that meets our expectations. Your support allows us to continue working on projects that hopefully provide you as much joy as for us. We hope this keyboard becomes a cherished part of your work. Oh, nice. Thank you, Gok. Here is the board. Get out the extra parts. So pretty. I'm not taking off the film though. That I will leave to the owner, Mr. Danny, take off the film. But this has a screw and screwless. There are 2 screws inside. 6. Let me get the extras. Holy hell, it's a beauty. I know, right? The board is a protective film. I'm not peeling it off. I will let you have that satisfaction, Danny. I might peel it off with gloves, but when I'm building it, I don't want to peel it off because I don't want to smudge it. But when I take photos of it, this is so pretty. Take off. This is by far one of the prettiest keyboards. Off this part to install the daughter board. I'd take that film off for photos and put it right back on. I think I'm going to do that. Truthfully. Or when I take photos of it, I just use gloves. Okay. Thing is gorgeous. And then this off. Take out internal piece where the daughter board left. So nice. You guys see this? You see it? we'll open up this. Leave this gasket. Eat. So we can choose between, I believe it's the gas. I actually like. Don't. That's on. Okay. That there's no build guide. I think that's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll persevere. Is this blue gray? This is indeed blue gray. Oh, it comes with stabs. Oh, that's so nice. Never you. Yeah, this is blue gray. Where's the daughter? With the Type Plus stabs? No, yes. Yes, it does come with Type Plus stabs. I've never used Type Plus stab. Um, that's on me. I've traditionally stuck to. I just used Alex's VOD as a build guide. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that. Let's inspect the piece. Everything is okay. Guys, there are so many good 60s coming out. Like the Mercy Sasanta comes out next week. And then there's the Lily. There's another 60% that I saw that I really like. There's that Neeson HHKB that looks pretty cool. I think it was like the Zephyr. Sasanta's next month. If you bought a hi Wise Donkey, if you bought like one of the existing products, buy it this week. Upcoming week. I did. I'm a Dodici owner, so I will be getting my silly Sasanta. Not sure if I agree with his sales form, but I don't know. But yeah, FCFS versus. I've never used these Type Plus steps. Interesting. They're like co-stars. I was really just gonna use like I didn't. I don't think kind of tricky to assemble. Need to guessing additional one in case you all on air. I mean, am I wrong? Pacer. I'll watch this. Danny again. Oh my gosh, dude, thank you so much. Have to, guys. Anyone gets a good from Danny? The goat, dude. Thank you so much. Seriously, building your board and all. You, dude. You. Good time in Miami, my friend. Okay. Top gaskets installed. Side gaskets. So I see the PCB makes top and the side. That all makes sense. And then these are three. Dang, this is. I haven't used a plateless board in a while. I'm actually getting another plateless HHKB from a friend in a trade. Um, it's the Kijo by Lysol, and from what I know, it is pretty. All right, got the take a look, Mr. Odo's stream. Oh, okay. So this is the LED blocker. Gotcha. Okay, LED blocker installed. Then we have all of these gaskets. What keycaps say? Yeah, we're trying Modern Dolch R1, and then Blue Alert. I'll do Blue Alert first, and then Moto. I was originally gonna try Muted R1 as well. I thought that would look nice, but after like looking through what I own, I was like, Moto will actually. What did you get? You earned that one, Danny. Long time. Gaskets are in. Yep. Absolutely. Guys, look at this. Look at this side profile. This thing is absolutely insane. I should test the port J. All right, but there we go. Cool. Okay. Board works. Is a not. A not type? Okay. Alright. PCB works, guys. But and then gonna do stabs. These stabs need shims. Call me an HHKB the way Gok she Gok on my. Oh, oh. I don't think these need shims. This feels like 1.6. How do you? There's what the what check? Bob didn't say. Figure this out. Okay. I'm stabs might take to figure thing so dead at. The good old type plus stabs and they're even that. I'm just like this. I see what you mean. Little trick. What? They have a left and you know. Wow. I figured it out. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. Now I have to put them together. Suck. Part two. The backside of my. I think I got it. That one was just kind of weird. That one was kind of. That one was. I don't think I'm gonna balance the two U's, but I was just messing with this one so much. Feels like I needed to balance. That's my reason. But I agree. These the other ones. Put some Sterblue. That's one side done, guys. Of one stab. That is really awesome. Assembled. That would make more, but I think that makes too much sense. Oh, this posing. Yay, we got one stab. This feels like this reminds me. I think they had meant wanted to be like co-star styled. Is this my Lily? No, this is for Mr. Danny. I did buy an HHKB recently, but I bought a Profit folder board, and I have a Kijo coming, another HHK, also plateless, but no, this is Delo. That pretty good. How was my trip? Great, dude. I just got over being sick from my trip, but regardless of that, thank you for the follow, Pugathy. Sound works. Um, Regardless of that, he was excellent. I had a really good time. Spent a lot of time with my girlfriend's family. So it was good. I ate a lot of food, drank a lot. As one go visit. Just generally a really good signing back into work, dude. I was paying. Uh, I really did not want to sign back into work. Persevere. Okay. Been using dielectric grease for stabs. I do it. Um, I use grease for stabs. I wouldn't grease the housing. Definitely grease. Um, I wouldn't do it on Tokra. Um, as dielectric grease will disintegrate the dough. But for MX, you perfectly fine. That's it. I use grease. Not with these subs, 'cause I don't think it burns with these ones. Um, but like your traditional MX. Oh, tab content. I'm having learning pain, growing pain. First timer here. Type plus. Normally they come pre-assembled, right? Night horloge. Stopping by. AIO3 did these people? That makes sense. Realize it. YouTube. And they sound pretty good. You're definitely right in that. These sound really good out of the box. One more step. Key. Getting keycaps of this color. I have Rainy Day. I don't use maybe Metropolis. Metropolis should be nice, but I feel like Rainy Day is the best one. Like you can't try uh type plus myself and hope they're with it. I mean, it is plateless, so I can always replace them with can always replace them with like cherry or other options like Rock V3. But honestly, they sound good. Diego put Hammerhead light. Oh, that's true. Hammerhead. I forgot about that set. That set in Suave Blue, a match. I had that set, Suave Blue, KFE, and it did look pretty good. One of the only keycap sets that I actually liked on Suave Blue. Diego also used Pacific. Yeah, Pacific is a, that set looks good. I don't have a lot of like blue set. Like I have Blue Alert, and that's about it. I think. Yeah, I guess Miami Nights, but like that's like pink. I also don't have that in hand. Hydrate. Okay. Let's put away the rest of the screws. extras away. Okay. Full caps. Fix the. Fair, I feel like would look good on this color. That's like another set. I don't really like base set. That's just a blue gray green. Botanical might light it's like it's a little blue. Because it kind of reminds me of like the TGR Midnight Green from certain angles. The mono K mid. Obviously beige is a no-brainer. Yeah, I'll try blue art. I also have classic beige. Yeah, these MX2A blacks are lubed and filmed. Lubed with GHV4 from filmed with TX film. Spring swapped with Gone Springs 51.5 grams. That should be everything. I don't need a these grab my liner. Words are coming with staff. It reminds me of I don't know, I feel last board that came with I built a mammoth and that one came with like the KBD 67s. I remember those stabs being. Is this a personal build? No, this is Mr. Danny. Danny had this sent to me. I moved some switches. I am sorry. You got a 3U keycap to align them. Never mind, I can't seem to remember where I put it. My 3U. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick and heat up my soldering iron, and then we will build this key. Okay. Let's this. Just clean. Grab my iron. Hi, Nelson. How are you? Nelson, are you free earlier tomorrow? My schedule kind of loosened up a bit. Or are you only free after work? When earlier? I finish before 4. What up, Flyback? How are you, brother? Work been crazy. What about you? Work has also been pretty. Um, but I've been chilling. I got sick, but I'm finally feeling better. So that's all I could really ask for. Just let me know in Discord. Okay. Before and after. Sounds good, sir. I will text you. Oh, let me turn on my noise gate. Oh wait, it was what color lily is? Blue gray. Polished one. Pretty, dude. I was about to get a blue gray. I think that's the better color. Um, I like personally am a blue gray hater. Um, but this Gok one is really nice. It seems great. But I don't know. I just feel like there's not a lot of caps that look great. Looks a little greenish or just I personally prefer the green, but I can see why people. Noise canceling you out. I can still make out what you're saying though. Yeah, sorry, I have to move my mic closer because of the noise gate. My fan is pretty loud. Okay, so it's the first row soldered. Spacing looks pretty consistent. Look at the backs. That all looks good. Aside from the split key. There we go. Okay. Okay. Alright. Keep soldering, guys. Everyone's weekend. That's the real question. How's everyone else doing? Enough about me. How are you guys? How was the move, Nelson? Are you done? I got a few things lying around here and there, pretty much, yeah. Was it a pain, like, to move, move everything downtown. I feel like that must have been like a bit of a pain compared to where you were before. I had movers, so it was no big deal. I was gonna say, I was like, do it yourself. I feel like that must have been. I was contemplating hiring movers, but like, I don't think I have enough like, to warrant the need. Um, I'm getting a couch donated, so that'll be nice. Um, I don't have enough what? I don't have enough stuff. Sorry. Let me move my mic towards the front of me. Um, yeah, I don't think I have that much like that much furniture that I want to bring with me to my new place. I have a bit, but like nothing like insane. If you do, it's so worth it. I think to the next place I move to, I might hire movers. Um, but like I have a friend with a truck, so it should be fine. They're holding on to my couch because they're the ones donating me the couch, so it shouldn't be too. I'm always sus of free couches, but if it's coming from a friend, that's way better. Oh yeah, no. I have slept on said couch. They're just moving to a smaller place, and I was like, my living room's pretty large at this new place, so um, I can get a couch. Shooting your shot or not, I respect it. I shot someone else down looking to trade their blue gray for my top. That's fun. Wish there was a black lily. I can't lie. I feel like that would look so clean. Like black with the polished bottom would go so hard. I'd have if I got the top brown gray boards. Yeah, that one's gonna be closer to they messed up the color. I was like really sad. I don't know if I'll even run that, Nelson. I can't lie. In today's market, I don't know if I'd run it. What's the latest? Dude, I don't even know. I literally haven't seen photos. The menu is giving me the runaround, bro. Kind of annoying. Kind of really annoying. I'm like kind of peeved. I don't know. I think they're finishing the spiders and then they'll focus on me, but like be a while, dude. Get Logan to sue him. I mean, that kind of law in China is so different. So like, what could Logan do for me? Yeah. That's who I went through. I went through STR. Because I had Thockiness help me. Okay. They are too busy with all of Bull's boards. All like 50 that he's running right now. Okay, so I have to put the screws on first, then the feet. Okay. JST in. What about his Bulls? Isn't he? What is the truth in that? Whose board is this? This is Mr. Danny's board. I think he's still here. He should be. Mr. Danny FPS. I did not buy a Gok LILY. I thought about it a lot, but then I was like, wait, I need to move. This would not make sense to buy. Interesting how the screws are under the feet, and you can still like unscrew the screws with the feet attached to them. I put MX Blacks in my Lily too, winning. I mean, who didn't, right? I feel like with this board, I've seen more MX Black builds than not. What a unique switch choice. Hey, I used unique niche Korean springs that are fairly inaccessible. So that was my unique part about this build. It's okay. I get why they had to do that. I'm kind of glad they did instead of cutting up the PCB even more. I don't really like screwless interior. Kind of hate it actually. All right, gaskets. I think that's screws. That's everything. Now, okay, let's put blue alert on this. Unique MX blocks of the Hirosas you still have. Okay, they're just shit. Those things suck, dude. I'm sorry. Those switches are actually bad. You'll realize when you get them. I know this is technically wrong, but I'm gonna put supers here just because I think it looks better. Supers and Windows keys, even though these are the same thing. Yeah, you should get all the MX Blacks you can right now. I think just buy them domestically. I haven't taken these keycaps off this board since I get out my blue alert tray. I don't think this looks bad actually, Danny. I have enough cherry for like 5 to 6 boards. Okay, Rich. Let's put the Apostle here. And then we'll do the blue alert Azzy. Hi, Vinny. How are you? Came at the best time. We just finished soldering. Hope you had a good Mother's Day, dude. Hope all of you had a good Mother's Day. Oh, I didn't edit the keyboard command. This is the JTD Works Ovenic. This is built with MX Blacks on alu. Top mounted. Super original. I actually need to clean this. My daily driver, this keyboard. Kinda gross. I packed up my GSK 910 to ship out tomorrow. I think I had that keyboard for like 3 weeks, which is longer than I thought I would have it for. Gok LILY is such a pretty board. It is. This is by far one of the prettiest 60% in the market. I have HHKB skill issue. Yet you can use 10 degree, but you can't live without your controls in the bottom corners. Make it make sense, Vinny. Nice. I got the alignment pretty good. Okay. Let's get the 2 missing keys from Blue Alert. The Blue Alert box. Lily's so pretty but so loud. Heck, dude, pointless. My original design, guys. This. Oogie. Oogie. Probs Ultim. I do think Blue Alert looks good. Yeah, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised with how good it looks. Well, why get a plate? That's... defeats the whole purpose of the keyboard. Oh. Come on, man. Do that. Don't hate on my plate. I'm hating on your plate, bro. I'm hating. I'm hating hard. I am hard. Yo. Huh? Who said that? Who said that? What? My bad. I got hacked. Okay. Here's the Lily, guys. Oh my god, Danny. Oh my god. Thing sounds so good. All right, let's open up monkey type. We have Blue Alert R2 plus the backspace key from Blue Alert R1. Because I asked Akshay for it when I saw him in LA before disaster struck. Now I have the last remaining pieces of his original Blue Alert. Okay. Let's do a sound test. Let me turn off the music. Let me turn off my noise gate. And yeah, okay, here is the Gok LILY. This is built with MX2A blacks on alu. They are lubed with GHV4, and this uses Gone 51.5 gram springs. Here, let me show this to the YouTube thumbnail. Okay, perfect. Here is the Lily. Yeah. After this, we're gonna try it with Modern Dolce. Oh wait, let me move my mic. Sorry. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't solder the K key. Holy shit, that sounds good. Add. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll rerun it. I'll rerun it. Let me take a look really quick, cause I think I didn't solder the K key. It sounds really good. Vinny with the resub. Don't mind with Zaku 2s. That's gotta be loud. Like surely that thing has to be loud. Party sound. I remember Plateless Sports sounded bad for a while. I feel like we moved past it. Yeah, I'm glad. This sounds really good. Thank you, Danny, for the trust, dude. Let's figure out what's up with this. What's up with this K key? Could use a plate. Boo. Boo. It's soldered, right? Yeah, it's soldered. Huh? Hey. Come on, Andrew. Don't do that. Don't do that. We might be related, but don't do that. Come on, bruh. Is that appropriate? Huh, so it might be a bad switch. Because the trace is working fine and it is soldered. So let me try just desoldering it and swapping the switch out. It very well just could be bad. haven't seen a bad switch in a while. Yeah, because I just ran it through VIA, and it was working fine. So I was like, what could be the issue? I think it's a bad switch. Like I have a hunch that it's a bad switch. Because if the pad is working fine, then yeah, of course. I would not return a broken board to you. Off my VP. Your VP worked. Alright? Your VP worked. That was soldered and tested. And it was working. I was using. I think that cable came undone in transit. That was big keyboard out to get me, bro. Yeah, the diode's there. So I don't know. Big USPS. Something like that. Alright, let's test this again. Alright, it works. We're good, guys. Crisis averted. It was the case of a bad switch. I'm glad we figured that out. Alright, let's build this thing. And I'll try Modern Dolce on it. And then we'll do another sound test. And then we'll go raid Logi. Saw that Mr. Logi. Thank you so much for sending this to me to build, Danny. This has been a really nice experience building this. Making me consider one, but I really shouldn't. Really ought to sell multiple. Turn off your noise gate. Yeah. Okay. Noise gate's off. Let's sound test it again. Bro, this is mint. LEDs have any use case or just for show? I believe they are indicators. I think like if I turn this to caps lock, I think you can set up. Oh yeah, you can set them up as indicators. Yeah. See, this is turning on for caps lock. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, you can change all of the indicators. So not only are they functional, they are aesthetic. Yeah, FN. I wish they would just sell tops. Look at this. Ooh. This is so sick. Here, let me turn back on the caps lock indicator. But this is pretty sick. All right, let's put on Modern Dolce. Yeah, let's put on Modern Dolce, and then I will call it there. Should bug Gok at Kevin at Type Plus to just sell tops of the R2. That would be sick. You know what's gonna look sick on this? Beta JS. So true. I wish I had that set, but I don't. Like in the render. Yeah, I agree. I feel like this would look really good with beta. But we have Moto R1. Sheesh, so many bangers on the desk. Hey man, I'm just trying to switch keycaps. I don't even mean to flex, guys. I put Grand Prix. Oh, Grand Prix must slap. I feel like that set is so situational, but like this color is meant for it. I feel like I've seen a picture of that. If you posted it anywhere, Frank, I feel like I've seen that photo. I have. Seriously, thank you so much for all the effort. Yeah, of course, dude. Gladly. Did you post it in Diego's server? Is that where I saw it? Was it on Reddit? Somewhere like that. Yep, that's where it was. Top low is going to home on Minicom Alphas. I got Black Snail to match the rest of the keys and the Cream Enter Novelty. Oh, that's perfect. That's so good. I lent my Minicom Alphas to a friend. I think I gave it to him with like my WOB icons, so he could put it on a board. Probably ask for those back eventually, but I don't really care. Hammerhead light. That's what Diego used with it, but his proto leans blue and production is more green. Yeah. Production does lean green, which is why I feel like Modern Dolce should be a good one, because it's so like, it's a cool gray. I personally like the green tint more. I don't know which one I like. I actually do like this color in person. I feel like this color would look good with Botanical. I was saying that earlier. Underrated pick. I feel like Botanical would look pretty good. It's pretty, it is really unique. Like, I think Botanical's alphas are like that cool blue to where I think it would work. Someone run GMK Analog without Weeb Legends. I don't mind the Weeb Legends, Vinny. I know some people aren't like big sub-legend people, but like I think it works stylistically. So that's why I don't mind it too much. Botanical, it's my first GMK set. Oh, nice. I still have my set too. I love that set. Might be too green. I wish I had it on hand right now. It's with my girlfriend on my old Vega. So I can't try it. I'm a sucker for Hangul subs. I agree. EQ. W taste, bro. Yo, Plastic, how are you? Came at a good time. Have I seen your beta Hangul combo? I think so. I think I have. Just got home from a trip. Where'd you go, dude? Hope you had a good time. Wob Arabic. I agree. Austin. Oh, nice. I've never been to Texas. But you know, I've heard it's a good time. I was supposed to go to Texas for Tex-Mex, and then I forget, something happened. Oh, I was going to Asia, and I was like, I probably shouldn't because this would be really expensive, so I had to back out. That's what it was. Hey, Wobbly. Where is the control key? I pray for a Celtics win tomorrow. I love classic Arabic in my Cloud9. Arabic's just a beautifully written language. Yeah, it really is. I'll just take the keycaps off of this. I'll put something else on this board. Maybe I'll put carbon on this. Where is the tilde key and the pipe key? Tilde is pipe. There's pipe. Blue gray best. I'm cheering for whoever wins this Thunder Nugget series. I don't know. My team's already out, so I don't really care. As long as it's not Golden State. Boston, I'm like, I'd rather them not win, but I feel like it's inevitable. Oh, no, also fuck New York. I hate the Knicks. I'm a Lakers fan. I can't have Boston winning. Me too, Frank. Me too. But I feel like it's inevitable. I don't want them to win, but like I feel like it's gonna happen. Like against all of my wishes, I feel like it's gonna happen. Maybe I'll put some resin here. What do we have? We can do Guppy. I think Guppy matches this color really well. And I don't want the Nuggets winning either, but I don't hate Jokic. Like, I don't care if the Nuggets win. Jokic deserves it. So does Westbrook. I'm a Houston Rockets fan because of Şengün. My Turkish guy. He's a beast. He's a beast. They'll be back. Who else is Turkish in the league? There was Enes Freedom. That weirdo guy. That guy went down a really strange path. I remember he used to play for Boston. And Gaucher, Gomer, Canadians. What about RJ Barrett, bro? I'm kidding. He's not even in playoff contention anymore because Toronto sucks. Yeah, he's not in the playoffs. He was in New York. Actually, no, when he was in New York, they were pretty terrible. That guy is so weird. Enes Freedom is a very weird guy. Ass Cantor. Yeah, Ass Freedom. All right. Let's do sound test number 2 with old GMK. This was a point of debate for Diego's build for the OTD. I don't think it's a point of contention for the Gok LILY, but let's just do it anyway, and then we're going to write out because I'm kind of tired. Okay. Wait, this is modern Dolch. I really like how this looks. I might take some pictures of this really quick, actually. Honestly, I like this better. I kind of agree, guys. Thank you for joining my echo chamber. Echo, echo, echo. Thank you. Sorry, I'm taking pictures of it right now. Cause I know I'm gonna forget later. Such a pretty board. It really is. This is one of the nicest keyboards I've ever seen. Okay. Let's give her an old sound test. Okay, I'll put my camera down. I'll take pictures of it when it's bright out. That's for sure. Okay, guys. Yeah, he does have his design language, and it's also like very similar to the 7V, which follows kind of the same design language from the Cooler Master Nova Touch, like the back profile, like this one. But the Lily has it refined. I love this keyboard though. This is one of the prettiest keyboards I've ever seen. All right, let's give this a test. This is built with MX2A blacks, lubed with GHV4 and TX films and Gone Springs. This is built with GMK Modern Dolch R1 with the T1000 egg face faceted and the Guppy bongo. I'm so close to PRing. Guys, this looks so good. Wait, what in the tarnation are those arrows? I don't want to use codes. I'm too lazy to get the codes out, and I like how the arrows look. Classic MX HHKB shiz. Here's the keyboard. I don't know which color. I think I like Modern Dolce on this more. Here it is facing the light. That spacebar is money, dude. But yeah, here's the keyboard. I hope you enjoy it, Danny. With the concrete, this is transit. Oops. Here is concrete. I keep them on top of each other. Transit R2 should be coming soon. Same with concrete R3. What does the weight look like? You're good. It has a film on it. Don't worry. I'm not taking the film off. I'm leaving that for Mr. Danny. But here's the keyboard. Guys, this is one of, if not the prettiest 60% I've ever seen. Beautiful side profile. Lovely color. And the indicator. Ooh. Alright. Let's go raid Logan because I want to go take a shower and go to bed. If Logan is still alive. Yep. He is. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Danny, for sending me this keyboard to build. It was a pleasure, frankly. I really appreciate you guys all for being here. I will be back next week, and we will be building another HHKB, either the Kijo or the Prophet. Dealer's choice. Thank you so much for the gifted, Danny. Anyone who got a gifted from Danny, please say